Welcome, everyone, to 7 easy steps to be calm with so that you can snap, tap, zap your stress away. I'm very excited to be here today because stress plays such an important role in our lives. It's unfortunately not always in a positive way. So, I'm Miss Christine, and my mission is to help kids and parents stay calm and as much stress free as possible because we all know things happen. But if you have a technique that will bring you back to your calmness, to feeling really good inside, wouldn't that be exciting? So, and just as well to keep in mind, my parents didn't have this strategy, so they couldn't teach me how. Maybe your parents have an amazing strategy. Maybe they could learn this one with you. And if they don't want to, it's okay. You are here and you are the most important person that needs to hear this right now. So, ha- who here has ever felt nervous, frustrated, or just a little stressed? I'm sure we have some people. You can raise your hand or use an emoji if you relate and put it in the chat. Now, I think I needed to also be on the Facebook group, which I am looking for right now. But anyway, so maybe Nivedita, if you can see some comments, you can put it in there. So today I'll teach you a fun, easy technique that will help you calm down just in a few steps. And those of you who are here, get the PDF for the steps so that you remember them. Nice interactive PDF that I will also be showing. So here we go. I think I might have found this. If you just give me a quick minute so that I can see. There we go. Loading. I'll be able to see if there's comments because that'll be so much better if I can see comments. Go. Loading. Okay. I'll be able to see if there's comments because that would be so much better. Okay. Excellent. Okay. Oh. Okay. Excellent. Oh, I think there's a bit of an echo when I do that. Okay, so let's just get started. So my step-by-step process to calm down starts with step number 1, where you snap. And if you can't snap your fingers for whatever reason that may be, you can also clap. So let's start with this simple move, snap. Everybody can do that. Or clap our fingers together. The reason why it starts with a snap is there's 2 things. 1, we're using our body. 2, the sound it makes brings our attention to right now in this moment. So it helps our brain to let go of whatever state we're in. So that's the first step to helping you. And then we add breathing in. Now, we've learned all different types of breath, maybe not. Usually we breathe in through our lungs. I like to suggest that we just breathe in, imagining that we have X-ray vision and that we can see like X-ray vision. Just do your best. I know this is not easy for everyone. Some people can imagine things and it's super easy. Maybe in the chat, you could tell me what helps you imagine things. But imagination is super important. And I will tell you why the imagination is super important. There's this baseball coach, not a basketball coach, who did an experiment. A third of the team did nothing for 2 weeks. They just rested before the big game. A third of the team imagined that they were really good at getting those hoops. And the third of the team just practiced every day. Which one do you think improved the most? Now, you might be surprised. Often people tell me, well, those who practiced. However, somehow the brain doesn't always make that distinction between what is real and what isn't. So those who imagined that they could get that basketball into the hoop, those who imagined were the ones who had improved the most in basketball. So visualization is very important. So imagine best you can that you have X-ray vision and that you can see from the tip of your toes as you breathe in all the way up to the top, if there's any discomfort or tension in your body or pain, and just notice it. So step number 2, was that okay? I think you might have gotten this quite quickly. I'll review it again as we keep moving forward. So step number 2, we start tapping on the sternum and just gently tapping on the sternum, or there's another point. Here's our collarbone, just down from the collarbone here, just here. As we continue breathing in, we hold for 2 and we relax the shoulders. Why this helps? When we tap, we are sending messages to our brain to help calm our brain and signal to our body that we are safe and we can relax. So let's practice that from the beginning. Snap, scan with your X-ray vision as you breathe in for 3. Tap and relax the shoulders. Excellent. How's this part? You can exhale now for sure. You need to exhale. I don't want you to be running out of breath. And we'll do one more and then I'll show you some pictures to help you see what it is. Maybe that'll help you even more. So the third step is to zap so that you can release. So that's kind of the fun part for me. That's the best part. So this is where you get to zap out all your worries, all your stress as you breathe out. Why this helps? Well, it sends your worries away, just like a superhero blasting away the bad energy into an imagined, ready, train that will spiral down into the magma to burn that up. Remember how I just explained the importance of imagination? You might need to draw the picture, but what if I show you the picture? I'm going to try and do this so that it works for you and I, and that we can see this. Let's see if I go to present, slides, and my computer. Here we go. Oh, now it wants to upload the file. I did it just a few minutes before. Share screen. There we go. Let's go for this. And here we go. Yep. And share. Okay. Isn't this kind of cool? I hope you can see it. So we did snap and scan as we breathe in for 3. Then we tap on our sternum or our collarbone point as we relax the shoulders. And then we will zap out as we exhale and imagine we're blasting away the stress like a superhero onto a spiraling train. What's important is to continue tapping to keep that part of your brain calm. So here we go, putting it all together. So snap your fingers. Close your eyes if it's easier for you to do it as you breathe in. Relax the shoulders and zap onto the spiraling train that will send this into the magma to be burned. You can imagine in a volcano here. I like to put a volcano. So, such a great exercise to dissolve the stress away. Yes. Thank you. Yes, of course. And there's one little thing I didn't say. And here it says into your lower belly. Not everybody's able to breathe into their lower belly, but if you are, please do it. I find that empowers us even more. Oh, I gave you the next one. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Be the superhero of your emotions. Step 5 is the hot air balloon. So visualize your worries. Imagine them going into this hot air balloon. So let's start from the beginning. Let's snap. Breathe in and scan. For 3, breathing into your lower belly if you can. Relax the shoulders and zap out into the hot air balloon as you exhale. And you know when the person in the hot air balloon pulls on the lever to have the fire heat up the balloon so it'll go up? Well, when they turn on that fire, I want you to imagine that they're burning all these mad emotions. Or you may choose to put it into the train so that it spirals down into the magma to be burned. I hope you're having fun with this. And then next step, power up. Why do we want to power up? Well, becoming the superhero of our emotions, to be strong and confident, is always super helpful. I can share a quick story with you before I show you power up. When I wasn't feeling well and was very, very stressed out, it was so stressful on my kids. And after a couple of years, when I had learned to calm myself down, and my daughter said to me, "Oh, Mom, I couldn't handle you anymore. You were so dramatic." And I'm like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. It wasn't my intention to be dramatic." Of course it wasn't. But, as parents, sometimes we have a lot of different stressors in our lives, just like children, teens, kids have today. If not, you may have even more stressors today with the social media and everything. So it's important. However, the funniest part of this, which isn't really funny, but my son's driving me and he's saying, "Hey," I said to him, "Oh, honey, you know, do you think I'm dramatic?" And he says, "Oh, mom, you're not dramatic. You're neurotic. Can you imagine how I felt?" Good thing I knew to breathe and to tap to calm my amygdala down so that I wouldn't answer, "What do you mean, neurotic?" Right? Not neurotic. And he said it in such a loving way because he knew that I wasn't that way anymore and he could share this with me. Okay. So, powering up is really important so that you are connected to your body, so that you are listening. Let's bring this up so that you can see what we're going to do. So, first of all, we will do again snap, but this time we need to have a hand on our lower belly, just like we had. Let me find the superhero right here, this superhero. So put a hand on your belly, above your belly button, and tap on your sternum or your collarbone, whichever one is right for you. Just follow your intuition. So let's bring that back up. And then take a deep breath and ask the emotion that you're feeling, whatever it is out of 10, is it mine? And then notice what happens to your body. Does your body relax? So if your body relaxes, that's excellent. Does your body, you can look and see if there's anything else that you want to burn up. Does your body stay the same? It stays neutral. Then you need to do snap, tap, zap. Then you need to do snap, tap, zap so that you can release even more. Because sometimes things happen and a little bit of it belongs to us and a little bit belongs to the other person. And if your body stays very stiff, I invite you to talk to a trusted adult that can help you with Snap Tap Zap. Or maybe you need to see a psychologist or a psychotherapist. But let them know you're having these issues so that you can release that anger or everything that's going really bad in your life. And then you can be the superhero of your emotions by releasing it. Okay, so let's do that. Let's practice that. So, first of all, let's put one hand on our belly. Oh, this is so useful. Kids would highly benefit from this. Adults too. Yes, adults definitely will benefit from this. I'm working with some moms and dads right now, and it's really exciting. And I've worked with many children who love this because now they can be the superhero of their emotions instead of the event that happened or instead of whatever it is that triggered them, that made them feel sad, mad, angry, frustrated, overwhelmed. Sometimes our parents ask us to do one more thing and we just can't take it. This is when you go snap. Put your hand on your belly, above your belly button. Scan your body as you breathe in, relax the shoulders, and exhale. Notice, did your body, one, relax, or two, stay neutral, or three, become a stiff body, got even stiffer, like whoop. So, one again means it's not your emotion, let it go, it's okay. Neutral, it's part of the emotion is yours. So you need to deal with that part. So maybe you want to just put it on. Maybe you want to just put it on the spiraling train or the hot air balloon, whichever feels best for you. And then if it's stiffed up, you need to be brave and keep releasing your emotion. And I highly, highly suggest with an adult that can support you. Okay. We have some adults in our lives that are more stressed out than we are, but we have some that are willing to do this with us. So you can bring them back to the live here and I will give you this PDF in the chat so that you can have it. And then next step is very, very important. Once you've asked, is it mine? And you know, and you've released, and you're now feeling calm. Well, step number 7 is the most important one because it's your gratitude reflection. How do you feel now that you were able to release it? So think of one thing you're grateful for. Gratitude helps shift to a positive place, shift your mind to a positive place, and it makes you feel calmer and happier. This is important because we're training your brain to be more positive, to know how to release things, and to want more fun things in your life. Does anybody here want more fun things? I do. Want things to be more, have a nicer flow throughout the day. What that means is things go well from one thing to the next. First thing you know, the day's over. People are happy. They're sharing the joy with you, like we have here. Our superheroes are sharing their joy. When you feel better, take time to be grateful. Yes, gratitude brings a lot of mental peace. And when we have mental peace, we can function much, much better. So I'm super excited that you took the time to be here. So I would like to know, just a second, I need to see what this says here. Did you find the Snap Tap Zap technique calming down for you? Would you like to have this PDF so that you can follow along? And remember, you can use these steps anytime you feel stressed, overwhelmed, or need to calm down. You are the superhero of the emotions. Oh, yes, let's get that to you. You can draw or write what you are noticing, no matter how big or small. Sometimes people often say to me, oh, it was just a tiny little thing. Yes, but that tiny little thing is super important because we want bigger things to start happening in our lives. So I invite you to become the superhero detective. Ooh, and start noticing any changes that you may see and draw them, write them. And I want to remind you that it's okay to ask for help when you need it. Even superheroes ask for help sometimes. So you can too. So you all did an amazing job. Remember, you can use Snap, Tap, and Zap onto the hot air balloon or the spiraling train anytime that you're feeling stressed or overwhelmed. You now have some tools to calm down. So I invite you to practice this every day. And notice I had put the scale here, and I'll go back to this scale. Where are you at when you're angry or not feeling well? Maybe you're at a 5, maybe you're at an 8. By doing Snap, Tap, Zap 1, 2, 3 times, sometimes people will go from 80 from an 8 out of 10 to a 2 out of 10 in just a minute or two. But sometimes there's deeper things inside of us. And if we're not going down, we need to reach out for support again, as I was saying earlier. So you're all, and I want you to know this, you are all superheroes in your own way. Keep being awesome. And remember, you've got this. I believe in you. And I want you to start believing in yourself. Wishing you, if there are no other questions, I will wish you an amazing end of the day and have a great day. And snap, tap, zap your stress away. And feel free to reach out at christinebernat.com, and that's BERNAT.com, so that if you need more support, I'd be happy to support you. Or if you need other resources, I have other resources as well. Take great care of yourself and continue just being the best that you can. I invite you to compare yourself to yourself, not to others. See your growth, imagine your growth, and snap, tap your stress away. Have a great day. Take care. Thank you, everyone.